I gave my manager diarrhea after eating my lunch. So I work at this boring office job doing data entry and the pay is okay, but honestly, the best part used to be my lunch break. I'm really trying to eat better because I gained like 15 pounds during college living off ramen and pizza rolls, so I started meal prepping these actually decent salads and pasta dishes on Sundays. Nothing fancy, just chicken, veggies, some rice, whatever. But I'd pack it in these nice glass containers my mom got me and bring fresh juice too. Except someone kept stealing my food, like completely eating everything and leaving the dirty container in the fridge, not even rinsing it out, just sitting there empty and gross with like dried sauce on the sides. The first time it happened, I thought maybe someone grabbed the wrong lunch by accident. The second time I was annoyed. By the fifth time, I was genuinely pissed off. I even labeled my containers with my name in giant letters. Didn't matter. This person kept taking my lunch and I'd end up having to walk to the gas station down the street to get overpriced snacks because I had nothing else to eat. I was spending like 40 bucks a week on random junk food when I already made my own meals. I complained to my coworker Jamie about it and she was like, yeah, that's been happening to other people too, but nobody knows who it is. The break room doesn't have cameras because our company is cheap. I asked around and apparently 3 other people had their food stolen in the past month. It was like we had an office food thief and everyone was just dealing with it. So I decided to catch whoever it was. I started phase 1 of my plan by casually mentioning to people near my desk that I'd been super constipated lately. I know it's embarrassing, but I committed to the bit. I'd be like, ugh, I haven't gone in like 4 days. Does anyone have any advice? I even Googled remedies out loud at my desk. Jamie thought I was being weird, but whatever. Then I actually went to my doctor for my regular checkup and made sure to mention my quote-unquote stomach issues just so there'd be a record of it in my file. My doctor was confused because I was obviously fine, but she gave me some generic advice about fiber. I kept the appointment notes just in case. 2 days ago, I made my special lunch. I cooked up this really good-looking pasta with marinara sauce and grilled chicken. Then I dumped a bunch of laxative in it. Not like a dangerous amount. I literally checked the dosage online and did the math. Just enough to make someone really uncomfortable. I mixed it into the sauce so you couldn't tell. I also added some to my juice bottle. Then I packed it all up in my usual container, labeled it with my name, and put it in the office fridge. I was honestly nervous all morning. I kept checking the break room every hour or so. Around 1 in the afternoon, I went to get my lunch, and obviously it was gone. The container was back in the fridge by 3, completely empty and not washed. I took it to the bathroom, rinsed it out, and just sat at my desk pretending to work while waiting for something to happen. Nothing seemed off that day. But the next morning, which was yesterday, the office was buzzing. People were whispering and I heard someone say that our manager Greg had to leave early because he got sick. Then someone else said he was in the hospital. I tried not to react, but inside I was freaking out. Greg is like 40-something and honestly kind of a jerk. He micromanages everyone and makes weird comments about people's work even when we're doing fine. But I never thought it was him stealing food. He makes way more money than the rest of us. Why would he need to steal someone's lunch? By lunchtime, the rumors were everywhere. Apparently Greg had called in sick and told someone he had really bad food poisoning. A few people were joking about it, but I felt my stomach drop. I kept thinking, what if I actually hurt him? What if he's allergic to something in the laxative? What if HR finds out and I get fired or sued? Jamie pulled me aside and whispered that she heard Greg admitted to someone in accounting that he'd been eating other people's lunches because he was too lazy to pack his own, and he thought the food in the fridge was like communal or something, which is insane because everything is clearly labeled. But apparently he got so sick yesterday he had to go to urgent care.